Aloha everyone. I'm going to show you a really good detox drink for the intestinal tract. We're going to use activated high pH coconut charcoal and a variety of other different potions in this drink to be able to help see if we could take out, number one, radiation, number two, toxicity, maybe three, acidic waste or different types of waste from parasites, and we're talking poop. Everybody's got these parasites in their stomach, okay, and they do eat, and since they eat, they go to the bathroom. This massively changes the terrain of the intestinal tract, okay. I do this for a couple days in a row, and let me show you this drink. So what I call this drink is it's a high pH charcoal detox drink, okay? And you can do it two different ways. You can do it with the acid form, which is fulvic, which is more dissolving. This dissolves stuff and helps dissolve things in your intestinal tract, and the, of course, activated charcoal, okay? The minerals and the silica, these are for nutrients. This is for absorption of detoxification. These have been proven to absorb. Remember, when you go to the hospital and you've ingested a poison, what's the first thing they do? Give you activated charcoal. So we take this in our system to be able to clean out certain types of, you've got radiation in your stomach and your gut wall, you've got certain types of things in there. It's killing a lot of the good bacteria. And if it's killing the good bacteria, then you, in time, will be dysfunctional as far as your immune system. Because remember, 85% of who you are comes from your gut wall bacteria, immune-wise. So if you've got dysfunctional gut wall bacteria and you've got a lot of black mold, yeast, fungus, candida, you can see how you've got lots of problems. They live because of the terrain that they're living in. Okay, so this drink is very smart. You don't eat food with it. You have this in the morning and you drink this whole thing. Okay. I also add, I have chia seeds in here. These are chia seeds. All this stuff is from Earthshift products. So the acid solution, what we do, okay, and or the alkaline solution, it doesn't matter which one you want to use. This one's going to make you go to the bathroom maybe just because it's going to dissolve a lot of stuff. It's going to neutralize, okay? And you don't use them together. So you're going to use the fulvic on one recipe. So the first recipe is the same as the second. The only thing you exchange is the fulvic for the baking soda, okay, or sodium bicarbonate. Make sure it's aluminum free. The activated charcoal, you use 1 teaspoon. I put in 20 drops of the magnesium concentrate, okay, and I put in 1 tablespoon of living silica, and I put in 2 tablespoons of the chia seeds, and that's one drink. Now, the alkaline side, of course, is just taking away the fulvic acid and adding in the aluminum-free baking soda, sodium bicarbonate, and doing the same exact recipe. Teaspoon, you can put in up to 20 drops, okay? This is going to help loosen your bowels a little bit so the charcoal can get to it. The silica goes ahead and actually gives a lot of nutrient value to see if the intestinal wall can start to help regenerate. With the chia seeds are the mucoids. The mucoids are the things that make your intestinal tract get slickery, you know? Get like, whoa, that was the best bathroom I went because you had mucoids in your intestinal tract. Okra, Mexican spinach, chia seeds, these are things called mucoids. They're very nourishing. Coconut oil, nourishing for like a lubricant for the intestinal tract. So I drink this whole thing. Oh, and the last thing we want to put in, we want to put in cayenne pepper. Cayenne pepper, basically what it does is it potentiates everything we put in there, because what it does is it makes the cells, it's the most acid there is, but it makes the cells alkalize. It makes them squirt. So it pushes material out of them. So the, of course, activated charcoal can do its job. Okay, so that is a detox drink of vitality, and it's very, very effective to do. And you want to do it on your day off if you can too, because you drink another one of these in the afternoon and one more in the evening. You're trying to stay away from food, because if you put food in your stomach, then what's this stuff going to do? Absorb what? Part of the stuff in your food? This is more like doing a liquid diet on Sunday, okay? All day long, you start in the morning as soon as you get up, and you go ahead and drink 3, 4 of these, okay? They will give you an intestinal cleanse that's very soft but very nutrient value, because really what you're trying to do is put nutrients in the system but also take detoxification at the same time. Anyways, enjoy, and we'll see you next time. Aloha. Quick little addendum. You know, I get questions all the time. People say, how do I get rid of yeast, mold, fungus, candida? Well, quit feeding them. Remember, this is a way to be able to clean up. Don't reinfest. No more processed foods, junk foods, fake foods, okay? Synthetics, hormones, flesh. Most flesh, if you're going to eat it, then learn how to eat it. Buy grass-fed organic. The rest are toxic. They're full of antibiotics, hormones, vaccines. They just are. Okay? Chew it up and swallow the saliva only. No material. Throw the material out. Spit it out. Just chew the meat and get the saliva or the liquid into you. Do not go ahead. Remember, this is how we wind up getting all these different critters, because GMO foods, I found out. Remember, leaky gut syndrome is not just because, you know, something's picking on you. You're dehydrated. You're not drinking enough liquids, okay? Too much cooked foods, not enough raw live energy foods. So Earther Academy goes over all these different things. We have ways for you to be able to you know, orchestrate your own terrain modification at the reasonable and logic movement that you see that you should. Remember, if you think that chemicals, synthetics, hormones, antibiotics, and all different types of things that are not normal for this body to absorb and accumulate, okay, are good for you, then you keep doing them. And if not, then take a look around as you see. The nation's sick. Got 80 million diabetics here. What are we doing? Are we growing diabetics? Are they for sale? You know, got 50 million plus people that are depressed because their gut wall bacteria is dysfunctional. Okay, your brain chemicals and everything need to be stimulated by exercise that's done, that we talk about, Earther Academy. Qi, breathing, not breathing through the mouth. No matter what you've learned, it's wrong. You want to regenerate yourself? You don't stress your body out. You intensify it. You train only through your nose. Anyways, Dr. Robert Cassar. We'll see you next time. All right, aloha. Bye.
Important reminder: all information and ideas are for informational purposes only and are in no way intended as medical advice or as a substitute for medical counseling. Earthshift Products, Dr. Robert Cassar, all of their partners, affiliates, and subsidiaries will not be held accountable for the use or misuse of the information presented therein. This information is not intended as medical advice. The authors, publishers, and speakers of this work are not medical doctors and do not recommend the use of mineral-deficient foods, drugs, or medicines to achieve beauty and to alleviate health challenges. Because there is always some risk involved, all persons involved with the development and distribution of this information are not responsible for any adverse effects or consequences of any kind resulting from the use or misuse of any suggestions or procedures described on our website or Earthshift Live radio talk show or therein.